Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Sean Fargo, the founder of Mindfulness Exercises. I'm a mindfulness teacher, meditation coach, um, been teaching mindfulness and meditation for quite a while to all sorts of different kinds of people. And so every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, we'll be hosting these live meditations with Q&A. So please feel free to write any questions you have around mindfulness or meditation in the comments section. We'll be going through all of the questions and comments live here on air, and supporting you as much as we can with personalized guidance and coaching. So happy to welcome you. Hi, Rich. Nice to see you. Nice to connect with you here. So again, if you want to ask any questions related to mindfulness or meditation, be happy to support you. Today we got started a little bit late. We want to start at 9 a.m. Pacific every Thursday, but we ran into some technical difficulties with our software. But we're here now. Looking forward to meditating with you for a little bit and then going through all of your questions and comments live and answering all of your questions about mindfulness, meditation, and how we can apply it to our daily lives. Over this holiday season, during this time of winter in the northern hemisphere, and the summer in the southern hemisphere. So, I'd like to welcome everyone. We're going to start with a mindfulness of breathing practice. It'll be a simple mindfulness practice in which we're going to settle into the body, sense into what's here, practice mindfulness of breathing, mostly by bringing this sense of gentle awareness to the belly as we breathe. It'll be an opportunity for a lot of us to ground into the body, to settle, and to breathe. Maybe take a pause in our daily lives and just take a moment to breathe and notice what's here. So, and then we'll go into a live Q&A. So, looking forward to sitting with you, answering all of your questions. Please feel free to let us know where you're viewing this from today. Rich is from Scotland. It's 5 o'clock p.m. there right now. So feel free to write where you're viewing this from in the world, what your questions are about mindfulness and meditation. See, Jacqueline is from Maryland. Nice to connect with you, Jacqueline. Welcome. Katya is here. Hello. See a few people here from Facebook. We also have some people here on YouTube and LinkedIn. So whatever channel you're here on, welcome. Katya is from Jersey. Oh, cool. Welcome. Oh, wow. Rich is the director of Christian mindfulness in the UK. Great. Thank you for the good work you're doing out there. That's great. Happy to connect with you. Jeff is from Tennessee. Wonderful to see all these people here. Anupa is from, looks like England, I think, or the UK. I guess England. That's English flag, I think. Beautiful. So again, we're going to start with a mindfulness of breathing practice where we just sit together for a little bit. And then we'll go into all of your questions and comments, and I'll just do my best to support you with your mindfulness practice. Um, and we'll go from there. Andre, welcome from Mexico, Germany. Beautiful. So let's do a brief guided meditation together. So let's take a couple of deep breaths together. Can feel our feet flat on the ground. Just connecting with the body. Just opening to the sensations of the body as we sit. Just noticing what's here. Sensing into the bottoms of the feet on the ground. Feeling the weight of the body on the seat. Sensing into any predominant sensations around the belly or the chest. Maybe there's some heaviness or lightness. Maybe there's some warmth or coolness. We may even notice a sense of moisture or dryness, especially around the heart area. Some of these sensations may feel pleasant or unpleasant or kind of neutral. We're not trying to change these sensations in the body, not judging them to be good or bad, right or wrong. Simply noticing how they feel. With this gentle awareness. This caring curiosity for how they actually feel. Noticing how they're changing over time. Allowing these sensations to be here. Allowing them to change. Now shifting our awareness to sensations of movement around the belly as we breathe in and out. Seeing if we can feel the rise and fall of the belly as we breathe. Sensing into these visceral sensations of movement around the belly. Noticing where we can feel these sensations of movement. On the left side of the belly, and on the right side of the belly. And sensing into the movements on the lower side of the belly, the upper side of the belly. Just being curious about where we can sense the rise, the fall of the belly with this inhale and this exhale. This breath, this movement of the belly as we breathe, continuing to open to these sensations without judgment or agenda, simply sensing what we can feel from breath to breath to breath. Noticing how our breathing is changing over time. Perhaps the rhythm is slowing down. Perhaps there's more tranquility of mind. Sense of groundedness in the body. Staying with the sensations of the belly. With each inhale and exhale. Breathing with the body. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to be. It's resting with this gentle awareness of the belly as we breathe. Bringing a sense of kindness to the body, a sense of care for this body. Acknowledging how it's feeling. With this simple sense of care. This gentle awareness May we soften the body, allow ourselves to feel what we feel without judgment or agenda. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we live with ease. And may we bring the same quality of gentle awareness to our experience for the rest of the day. Now, maybe taking a couple of deep breaths. Reconnecting with our feet on the ground or our bodies on the seat. Maybe wiggling your fingers or toes. And slowly opening your eyes whenever you're ready. So I'd like to open it up to any questions or comments you may have about that practice. about mindfulness or meditation. I'm curious what you thought of that practice, what kinds of meditations you may have done in the past. Rich asked a question. What drew me to mindfulness practice? Um, I think, the first time I practiced mindfulness, well, actually, first time I meditated was in northern Thailand, where I was living at the time, doing business. And this guy that I did some business with invited me to his office one evening because he had a Buddhist monk coming to his office to teach his colleagues meditation, or a specific kind of meditation. And I didn't have anything else I was doing that night. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And so I went to his office, and there was a Buddhist monk. I had never met a monk before. And, he radiated this sense of peace and tranquility. Um, Nice guy. And there were about 12 people there, and they turned off the lights, and the monk leaded us in a meditation. I sat just on the ground. I don't think there was a cushion or a chair. I was just sitting on the ground, and closed my eyes. And the monk had us visualize a candle flame in our belly, which I thought was a little weird at the time. This wasn't exactly a mindfulness practice, but it's more of a concentration practice, but and a visualization. But I tried it and I loved it. I thought it was unlike anything I had experienced before, really visualizing a candle flame in my belly. And, it was very simple. I found a sense of peace from it, but I was so surprised that my mind wasn't able to stay with it for very long. I would get distracted. I would start thinking about all sorts of things, and then I would remember, oh yeah, we're visualizing a candle flame in our belly. And it was so simple yet so difficult for me to do that. Um, that I was sort of enamored by this practice that was simple yet difficult. And I've always been captivated by these types of things that are so simple yet can be quite difficult. So I thought, I'd like to try this and see if I can get better at it, learn other kinds of meditation. And then I moved to Northeast China for business and met an old Taoist master who taught meditation. And he spoke enough English for me to understand him. But I sought him out and meditated with him for a while. And he taught all sorts of kinds of meditations. One of them was mindfulness. And I found that mindfulness of breathing, mindfulness of the body was super helpful for just my peace of mind. I was really busy working, trying to navigate living in Northeast China and setting up teams and operations and um, it was quite stressful. And so I found these meditations to be very helpful for my peace of mind. And then I basically practiced like a mindfulness of death practice, in which basically realized that we just don't know how long we have on this world or in this world. And I realized that these qualities of mind, of tranquility, peace, non judgment, um, compassion, concentration, these were the qualities of mind that I wanted to cultivate. And that felt like it was the most important thing for me to do with my time, which led me to become a Buddhist monk for a couple of years. Um, and really deepen these practices of mindfulness as much as I could. And then I worked at Spirit Rock Meditation Center for 5 years, learning from Jack Kornfield and some amazing mindfulness teachers on how to, integrate mindfulness into more aspects of life, with emotions, family, work, spirituality, movement. Um, so that was kind of the journey that I went on. Katya from Facebook said that was great. Thank you. Really needed that today. I'm glad to hear that, Katya. Thank you. Andre from YouTube said, I'm a beginner. How can I start practicing mindfulness and meditation? It seems to be tons of info. Yeah. There's some wonderful guided meditations that we can practice with on Insight Timer. It's an app called Insight Timer. There's some wonderful guided meditations on mindfulnessexercises.com. There's an app called Calm and Headspace that we can basically look for teachers who we resonate with and practice maybe some short guided meditations, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and do our best to follow their guidance. It's important to find a teacher that you trust. I think trust is the most important element with choosing a teacher, whether it's on an app or in real life. Find a teacher who you trust, who you resonate with. Listen to some guided meditations. Mindfulness of breathing is a common foundational practice. Body scans can be wonderful practices for us to try. Mindfulness of walking can be a wonderful practice to incorporate with movement. But taking, say, 10 minutes each morning, each evening, to simply try some guided meditations. The more we practice, the better we'll get at it. Anyone can do this. It just takes practice. And, we can notice the benefits with each practice, like how am I feeling after the practice versus before the practice. And then over the course of days and weeks, we can start noticing gradual shifts in our quality of being throughout our day, if we stick with it. But it just takes practice. But thank you for the question. Rich said, did you say that you're in NC? I think that's North Carolina, or maybe Northern California in the USA. You probably meant North Carolina. NC is part of the Bible Belt. Does this impact how open people are to mindfulness? I'm in Northern California. I'm in Berkeley, California. I've taught mindfulness to a lot of people who are Christian. Also taught this to a lot of people of all religions. Some people of faith can be skeptical of mindfulness. Don't want you to, or they don't want me to, try to convert them to anything or influence what they believe. It's totally understandable. I think that whatever you believe, I just hope that you walk the talk. I think mindfulness can help Christians to become better Christians, can help Buddhists to become better Buddhists, can help Muslims to become better Muslims. And you don't have to be religious at all to practice mindfulness. But it can strengthen our prayer, strengthen our listening, and our connection with energy, the world around us. Can help us to connect with our own intuition, our own emotions. Mindfulness is simply just noticing our experience in each moment without judging it to be good or bad, right or wrong. Not trying to feel a certain way, but simply opening to what is with a sense of gentle awareness, a sense of carrying curiosity for what's here, what's true for me in this experience, and can I stay with it moment to moment? So, sometimes in certain religious circles, I might not even use the word mindfulness or meditation. I'll just say, we're here to be present with ourselves. We're not here to preach anything or ask you to believe anything or change anything you believe. Simply noticing this experience without judgment or agenda, and just staying with it. And sometimes just leading a guided practice can help people to understand what it is, rather than talking about it or making a bunch of caveats or disclaimers. We can simply lead them through a simple practice, keeping our eyes open and simply noticing maybe the sensations of the body right now, sensations of the bottoms of the feet on the ground, sensations of movement as we breathe. And we can just do that even for 20 seconds. Say, that was a simple mindfulness practice. And so I found that helpful when teaching people of faith, any faith. I think it's great that we can incorporate mindfulness into our faith explicitly as well, whatever we believe. Humera on Facebook says, can you share the app link? I would love to listen, as I'm mindfulness and Reiki practitioner, always in search of a good meditation. Great. It looks like my colleague Jillian just shared a post on mindfulness practice. Jillian, could you also maybe share a link to Insight Timer as well, or maybe the app Calm? Great, thank you, Mira. Bup Lee on YouTube asked, awareness versus concentration. Can you explain the difference? Yeah, so, with concentration, we're narrowing our focus down to one thing and one thing only. We're concentrating our awareness on, say, a single object of awareness, a single thing, single aspect of our experience. And so we can concentrate on a visual object and just stay locked in with that one visual, whether it's real or imagined. We can concentrate on a repeating mantra. Um, the end of that meditation, we had that repetition of the phrase, may we be safe, may we be healthy, may we be happy, may we live with ease. And we can repeat that over and over and just concentrate on those phrases. We can concentrate on one physical sensation of the body, um, or a sound, like a repeating sound entering the ears. But we're concentrating on one thing. I mentioned visualizing or looking at a candle flame and just concentrating on that. Um, but we can also expand our awareness to include other types of experience, sensations of sights and then sounds and then tastes. And then we can bring awareness to kinds of thoughts we're having, an emotion, and staying present with whatever is arising, but not concentrating on just one thing. We're allowing our awareness to include other types of things. So we're staying present, but we're allowing ourselves to be present for different types of things. So we can expand our awareness outward or to different types of experience, or we can narrow our awareness down to a concentrated state. I hope that's helpful for you, Bob Lee. Thank you for the question. Um, yeah. Any other questions or comments? I'm here to um, answer any questions you may have about mindfulness, meditation, integrating mindfulness into your daily life. Love to hear your thoughts about mindfulness, what kinds of practices you do, maybe how you think mindfulness can help you with your life, your work. Diane from Facebook says, I love using mala beads. Great. Yeah, I love malas myself. Um, yeah. Be curious how you use mala beads, Diane. Um, you know, if you use mala beads to repeat a phrase or just as a reminder of sensations of touch. Yeah. So there are many kinds of mindfulness practices we can explore, sensing into different parts of the body. The more we practice mindfulness of physical sensations, then the more we can notice how these sensations map onto emotions of the body. Since emotions have a physical manifestation, we can tend to notice the arising of emotions pretty quickly when we stay in tune with the body. You can notice, oh, I can feel anger arising. I can feel sadness arising. I can feel judgment arising. I can feel uh, care and compassion arising, gratitude in the body. We can sense these things. Um, so mindfulness of physical sensations can have a great deal of like practical benefit for us in daily life. Sensing emotions so we know they're there. Can we um, allow these emotions to be here without them overtaking us? And we be present with them with a sense of gentle awareness. Diane from Facebook said, I use mala beads when sitting for meditation, when my thoughts are racing, breathing in on one bead, breathing out on another. At times, using mantras stating I am safe on the inhale, letting go on the exhale. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. It sounds like a really wonderful practice. Uh, uh, Breathing with each bead of the mala. And inhaling, I am safe. Exhaling, letting go. I am safe. Letting go. Beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, Diane. Great. Well, I hope this was helpful for you today. Thank you for sitting with me in meditation, practicing mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of breathing. It's great to connect with some of you from all these different countries around the world. I'll be here every Thursday at 9 a.m. and we'll do some more practice together. We can connect with one another, share our comments, reflections, questions, and really just support each other with our mindfulness practice. So that's my intention for this session today, is to share support and encouragement for your mindfulness practice, whatever that looks like for you. And invite you to come any Thursday that you can. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for coming. Take good care. Bye-bye.